Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Um, I'd like to talk about an application I've been working on. It's called WeCorper. For those of you who are guessing that it has to do with NYC and Corpers, yes, you are correct. Um, Quick introduction about me. I'm a full stack developer. In my opinion, I'd say three stack. I do front end, back end, and mobile. I started my web development during the days when employers would say graphic design is a plus. So for those of us that met that requirement, unfortunately we can't throw away those skills, right? And so I do graphic designs, I do writing, I do illustrations. The logos you are seeing on your screen, were created by me. Many more that I've also done for clients. I'm a member of Lagos Java User Group. Don't let the Java scare you. We talk about technology besides Java, Python, Ruby, C Sharp, .NET, React. I think that's enough for, that's enough introduction. And so, what's the NYC challenge? To me, I feel like it's carried across so many platforms, right? We've got Corpers, we've got the body itself on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and Facebook. I'm not saying it's bad, it's cool, but when you want to get information or when you want to, really know what it's all about, you start sifting through various social networks. So this is where WeCorpers comes in, right? The WeCorper platform is a collaborative tool. I'm going to be demoing that here. WeCorper also equals visibility. So for those of you that are very passionate about the NYC scheme, WeCorper has tons of tools to, help you create projects, help you reach out to people. WeCorper is also real time, right? And so at its heart, the WeCorpers platform was built and modeled as a generic social network, right? So it was originally meant to be like Facebook. So understand that Facebook is a one size fits all kind of platform, but now there's a shift. Most social networks target a specific demographic, right, or their demographic base, if I may say. So we've got Twitter for real time users, people that love information. We've got LinkedIn, right? For business users. We've got Instagram for cat lovers. They're always scrolling and liking cat pictures, and you realize that the WeCorpers platform is going to benefit from a platform that is dedicated to its movement, right? At the end of the day, platforms like Facebook, though it's cool and awesome, has tons of features that tries to attract every single person. But for those of you that just need minimal stuff, those bells and whistles suddenly become noise, right? So as it all commences, you're going to see that explained. So quickly, I'm just going to log in to the platform, right? So forgive the text. I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. Just trying to demo that these things work. Right, so I post, refresh, so I can cycle through, I can drop comments. These functionalities work, right? I'm going to create videos for other functionalities later, but I want to talk about collaboration. A lot of you know that the election is at hand, and so I figured that this would be a perfect opportunity to, let the NYC body itself, the NYC system, the corporates themselves, work on something, right? And so we've got Nigerian decides, right? So we've got candidates, we've got polls. Polls is coming soon. Candidates, it's a no-brainer. We already have 4 candidates. The names are color coded from colors from their logo. APC had blue. Some parties shared the same colors, but you get the idea. Peter Obi is green. So let's say I'm a corper, right? And I'm interested in this resource, right? And so corpers can come together to work on a resource that benefits the public. And so I can click on his profile and I'll notice that the information here is not correct, right? So this was done on purpose, by the way, and the pictures and the text, they are not correct. So me as a corper coming in, I'm going to say, okay, you know what, I would like to make some changes. I would like to propose some changes, right? Before we do that, let's look at a cool functionality that is here. And so these are topics that every candidate that wants to rule a country needs to talk about, right? It has to be in his or our manifesto. So let's say I'm interested in what Peter Obi has to say about education, right? So I clicked on education just now, so you can see I just clicked on employment. So I clicked on education, so Peter Obi said this. Now what if I want to compare what Peter Obi said to I don't know, Rabiu, Atiku, right, and Bola Tinubu, you realize that it's all color coded, right? Colors from their party, and this is a very cool way to break down information. I can imagine corpers taking this to on the streets and trying to convince people that, hey man, you need to vote for this person, this is what he or she says, or even the public, right? Just seeing this comparison makes sense, right? So that's just one feature, by the way. And so let's say I'm a corper, right? The information is wrong. This is not Peter Obi's face. This bio is wrong. Education is wrong. He didn't say this about education, so I want to edit it, right? And so I clicked on edit just now, and it takes me to the collaboration tool. So first of all, what do I want to change, right? You have to be descriptive. So Peter Obi profile picture. What type of modification is this? Additional content. Makes sense. Now, just quickly going to copy the URL of his website, right? And quickly, I know this is his profile page, and so I love this picture, right? And so I feel this should be his profile picture. So I copy the image link, and sorry about that. Yeah, so this is the image URL. Sorry, you need to make sure that the characters are not too long, so it has some extra text here, by the way. Just going to clean that off. And so yeah, we've got this as his image URL. What else can I change here, just to keep things simple and short? Just going to say he promised free education, to university, right? So I'm not saying he said that, but just imagine that it is in the manifesto, right? The character limit is 320. Remember, you're trying to keep it as short as possible. Nothing stops you from, copying text from the manifesto, or if I don't know, let's say Peter Obi's spokesman, tells you guys to post this, right? It's cool, provided that you can verify that the spokesperson told you to paste it. But you get the idea. Make it short, make it brief, make it memorable, make it truthful, right? What is this manifesto? What you can come outside and defend and say that, hey, yeah, I really did say this, right? So I have changed two resources, right? I've changed education, I added this text, and I've changed image URL, right? Pretty simple. So I'm going to submit, right? I get a success, and I come in now. I notice that it says that the status is pending. I changed two fields, image URL and education, right? Now, if I click on it, it shows me what I changed, right? So this is the before, this is the after. I can cancel. Right? Canceling simply means that I deleted it, right? And so I'm going to log out. So just to tell you guys that this stuff works. So I'm just going to log in as another user here. So quickly, because of our time, I'm going to visit the same resource. I'm going to come to edit, and this is this user is called Jana. I really have no intention of updating more information, but I want to check the revisions, right? So I see that email Guru main programmer, that's me by the way, has created a change. I click on this, and I can only see the change. I can't approve, I can't cancel. Why? Because I do not have administrative rights. I do not have rights to this resource, right? So this is the user Jana, and I log out. So let's use someone that has rights, right? That has rights, right? All right. So Royce has rights. So quickly, because of our time, edit, revisions, and I click, voila. So this person can approve, can reject and delete. I'm just going to approve, right? So once we approve, we go back to that resource, right? You can see Peter Obi's profile picture is there, same as what is there. And if I click on education, you can now see that change I made or I proposed was there. It promised free education, compare it to other parties, and we get a gist, right? So let me know what you guys think. Remember I said that WeCorper is going to give you visibility, right? So for those of you that are very passionate, for those of you that contribute to resources, you're going to be listed as a contributor. So you can see that the two main people that contributed to this resource, the person that made the change, the person that approved it, they are all listed here, right? That said, let me know what you guys think. Log in and start making changes. And one more thing, let me log out, log in as this user, right? So I know I demoed most of these cool functionalities and all, but when you log into the official WeCorper.com site, these functionalities are going to be restricted, right? It's still a work in progress, right? So we are in what we call beta stage. So what that just means is that things are still under active development and testing. In terms of infrastructure, some of you, the mobile phones you are holding has more resources than the server, right? We really made the infrastructure minimal, so that we could still test the waters. The only resource that you guys are allowed to touch and edit is this particular resource, right? If you try and do other stuff on a live server, it's going to fail because again we restricted it, right? So again, let me know what you guys think. For those of you that would like to invest, that would like to support, that would like to collaborate, please reach out to me on Twitter. I'm going to be uploading more detailed videos of this application. For now, I feel like this is going to do. This is my profile. I think I dropped. I did tweet about this, back when I covered some specific milestones. But that said, that's pretty much all from my side. Let me know what you guys think, and be safe, everyone. Yeah, peace.